Hi, it's Tina from Ideas and Embellishment, and welcome to day 16 of Creep on June. This was in the kit right here. This is today's, and this says, my sorrow I could not awaken, my heart to joy at the same tone, and all I loved alone. Ooh. Okay, so what I've decided to do is I've cut these things out already, and I want to go ahead and score this down the middle, and I have backed it with a transparent thing of the same page, which they had in the pages. Go ahead and do this. And I'm going to do my pocket. So, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm gonna put this up. Okay. We can put these down together. I love this. I think this. And this. And this. So, make sure. I don't want these to overlap. I'll cut this a little bit off more. It's do better if they don't overlap. So I'm gonna get my ink. And I will put that there. And then I'm going to take this, I'm gonna fold it down, and I'm going to glue this together. I'm just going to glue it together. I'm gonna use this is such a good idea. Because I want it to be glued together. I thought that was a cat, but it wasn't. Cut some of these little edges off. I really appreciate you guys' comments. It makes me feel good. Makes me feel good. Okay, what I'm going to do with this now is do the edges. I don't know. I was trying to think what I was going to do with this. I'm not really sure I'm going to do anything. Actually, I'm thinking. Just cutting off all those little white edges. Don't ask me why. Okay, there's that. So what I want to do on the inside of this, I'm going to go ahead and I want to make sure, because I like to see where that is I want to use this because The person of the day is going to be Count Dracula, because I think that he's mourning. So I had another one. I did. I don't know what I did with it though. Oh well. Might be. You know, this is me. I just misplace stuff, and it's just so annoying. To me. It's cutting this off. And let me see. I could have sworn I had another Count Dracula out here. I had two of. I thought I had two of them. I had this guy, and then I had another one. And I don't see it. Well, shoot. Okay. So I'm going to cut this to be. Let me just cut it in half. Although it's not going to fit. So I'm going to have to cut it down a little bit. So I'm going to cut it to about here. I'm going to go ahead and there. There. And go ahead and round the corners. Medium this time. Yeah, his castle. I like it. It's cool. Put my fabric tack on here. I'm just gonna it wasn't exactly straight. Come on, y'all. It needs to be straight. I can't deal with that. It's maybe. My OCD would kick in and I'd be like, no. Okay, and then this one, I'm going to do something a little different. Let me see if I can find that guy. I do know I had him in here. Not here. What did I do with him? Here he is, right there, stuck to the bottom. Doesn't he look kind of lonely and forlorn? Just kind of like that. I need to back this up with something. So I think what I'm going to do, it doesn't really need to be anything, you won't see it. So I just need a little, maybe this. Doesn't need to be anything big and substantial. Maybe I'll find a piece of scrap down here. Oh, here's a piece of here's a scrap. Let's do that. Go. I'm going to put this on here. I think I'm going to use glue stick. Okay, just 'cause. Just throw it on there any old way. Because I want it to be nice and nice-like. I'm going to cut around that. See, he's just jibber jabbering. Kind of not really saying anything. Whoops, I gotta take off my sweater. I'm hot. All right. And go around here. And then I'm gonna get my, first of all, I'll put this up. And use this. Okay, now I'm gonna put this on just sort of like here, and I'm gonna get a ruler. I'm gonna just draw a line like that. But I'm gonna get my little, I'm gonna go in here like maybe, I think I'll measure maybe like a 1/4 inch on either side. Make a little hole. Okay, then I'm gonna get and I'm gonna use a knife, and I'm gonna go a little bit above that line and cut that. And go turn it around, go a little bit below that line. And cut that. Okay, and then I have this. Ta-da! Okay. So now I'm going to take him. And this is about, let's see, where did my ruler go? About 2. So we're going to make this about 2 inches. So I'm going to get my thingy. I'm going to cut this off right here. I think what I'm gonna do, oh look so cool, is maybe cut it about 1/8, a little bit lower, because I need to put it on a thingy. Let's do 2 inches, like this one. Let's see if it'll fit. It will, and I'm gonna go I'm gonna go ahead, cut it off about, let's see, I am going to cut it off, I want it to be right under, I need to leave a little bit of space, and I want it to be right under where it says Count Dracula. So about, maybe right there. Let's do that and see. Then he will, I need to center him on there. But I want his face to be sort of at the top here. So I'm going to be like this, and like that. Let's cut that down. Once I make the mark, I can never find it. Leo. Leo. All right, what I want to do is make this, hopefully, yeah, I'm going to make this, I'll go ahead and what are you doing? So, this on here. Whoopsie. Give me a kiss. Dry for a minute, and then we'll put this, and we need to do this around the edge like this. She said, all the way around the edge on the bottom. And then we're going to go all the way around the top. Then we're going to go right here. It shall be the same size as that. Okay, like that. And then you should go in there like that. Yep, I might have to cut some bottom off of him. You can cut a little bit off the bottom. It's fine. What are you doing? There. Probably should have had him come up a little bit so I could see his face. I wonder if I should do that. Like you could see him. Let's, you know, why not? And then I'll just cut it all off. And then it'll be fine. It'll just still be backed up, but you'll still be able to see it. I'll do the small ones this time. Hey, baby. Like that. And I'm going to put, I saw, like maybe I need something right here. So I was thinking about maybe this heart, because it's talking about love. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. And then this would be the word. Which would be despair. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this tag, but Or maybe I won't use the tag. Maybe I'll just use what I was planning on using in the first place, but I could use the tag because we have the pocket. And it matches up so nicely. So let's put it on there. Whoops, I don't want to do that yet. Let's try a trick. Put the bottom on first. Line it up. Line it up. And then go down here and put some tape. Not way to tag. We'll go in, and there won't be any thing to keep the tag from going in. So, like that. Now we do this. Okay. And then this goes in here. So I think I need to do something with this, but I'm not sure what. I think maybe he will go on the front like this. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. Just gonna put him on the front of this tag. Let me tear it off. And kind of like the white edge on that. And I want him to be like that. Be on the top, or is it this side? It doesn't really matter. Here. And let's see if we can find another word. Something, or maybe that guy. I was looking here, look at my stuff. Like, there's a jar with a heart in it, which is creepy. Y'all, creepy. How about a clock? Put the clock right there. No. There's a heart in a jar. I might use this bat with a heart. I know that some of you enjoy listening to him when he talks like this. So. Baby shark. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. What a good boy. So I'm letting you guys listen to him for a little bit. So while I cut this out, because I know some people like to listen to Leo and other people can just fast forward. While I cut at this, his heart. I'm gonna just put him there, I think. Probably should have put go ahead and make sure that's not towel. What he was saying you could use on. And a word that says telltale, maybe. And this is a telltale heart. Yes, he always blows me kisses. Okay, that's kind of cool looking. I'm digging that. Okay, now for the front of this, I already had an idea. This is, I want to use this. I'm going to cut around the edge. Of this. This is just an envelope with a big old thing on the front. Did you just say bye-bye? I don't think you've ever said that before. And I'm going to, I think I want a little more on the bottom here. And I'm just going to cut it off about here. I can remember how to do it. I don't want it to be straight. It worked. It worked, sort of. Just kind of came off. Whoops. Yes, I'm not being on here. And baby. And I'm worried that maybe you won't be able to see it. I'm wondering if I can. I can do, oh, I know what I can do though. Alcohol ink. Let me get a little bit of that out. Go around the edges with this. Because it needs to be creepy. Why not? dry. So you'll be able to see it. And I don't need that much room, so I think I'm gonna get, let me use, because it's wider, so I think I'm gonna put some tape on it. Which may be a big mistake. No, better not. On second thought, maybe not. I'm gonna use Can y'all see that? Like that. And then this can go in there. I think I'm going to cut this down a little bit because I want it to just stick up a little bit. Maybe cut off this much. And then yeah, I like it. And then this guy. I think I still need a little heart if I can find a sticker. I do have this little bat heart, but he's kind of like, yeah, just mess him up a little bit. There, and then I think that's all I'm gonna do for him. The only other thing I need to do is I'm gonna put Velcro on here again. And I'm going to take this so that I can make it a tag, of course. You don't really need this because it's all big. I'm going to put it on the back here. We might do another one of those round things. They worked out really good, really well. But the Velcro would work out just as well because I can get, I'm gonna have to redo my stash and Velcro. So I think I'm gonna put one here. And one here. Okay. I got all this mess. Put all this back. And I need to get a Velcro. I need to get an eyelet. I actually have a green one. That'd be kind of cool, I think. So, we'll see if this one will work. Sometimes it does work. Awesome. All right, I think, yeah, I think that works okay. There's nothing on the back of here, but what we could do, we don't need to put anything on the back of here. I don't know, maybe we do. Let's see, I have some, you see, the thing of it is I don't want a journal on the back. I don't have any desire to journal. So, on the back of these, and I know a lot of people are doing that, but I'm not, so I want to see if there is a big, I think what I want to do is put this clock on the back. That's what I think I want to do. I don't know if you guys want to sit here and watch me cut it out, but it won't take me but yep, he's quiet now. So why? I don't know, telltale. I guess time has passed. I don't know, something. It just needs to have something, I think, on the back. So I did go to the link today, and I think it's an Instagram post. So it's not really a video, which some of them are Instagram posts, which is perfectly fine. But I just didn't, I mean, I went there and saw. It's cool. So you can, I mean, you know, you can find a lot of good ideas on Instagram. I don't post on Instagram a whole lot. So, I mean, I kind of have my hands full with everything else I do. So and as far as TikTok, I don't know, it might be a scam. I don't we'll see. I've never heard of anybody getting in trouble though, so on TikTok. There, I like the way that looks on there. Just because. Just kind of something to go on the back. And I haven't used this one yet. So I'm just going to do that. I just feel like this needs something, and I don't know what. Maybe some... maybe on the top, maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. It just kind of feels plain. Let me do a little bit on here, I think. Just kind of a little, just a little something, something over here. Just enough so it won't fit in the pocket. Yeah, how about that? And I think I'm gonna do a little bit on the other side too. I just think it looks a little bit better. Just a little bit. I'm going to let that dry. And I think that'll be great. Oh, it won't go all the way down in there. Whoops, I'm going to cut that off. Yeah, I think that looks better. So anyway, what do y'all think? I hope this wasn't too long. I went on and rambled and rambled. So anyway, this is my day 16. And I will be back tomorrow, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, for 17. So let me know what you think. And until next time, I will see you later.